I'm live.
Alright, cool.
It's exciting. We're good. I'm backwards. I'm gonna have to remember where my little viewfinder is. That's always interesting. Well, we're gonna do a live ship with me because today kind of broke down, and usually I do my shipping in the morning. I just said yesterday that my goal was to be consistent with shipping, and yeah, so there's 3 things I want to talk about. One I can't remember at the moment. But the 4th overall thing is what sold. So these are the items that sold in the last 2 days. One item sold the first of those 2 days. What day is today?
The 7th.
But which day? It's Wednesday?
It's Wednesday the 7th.
So the first one item sold on Wednesday, and the rest of this sold on Tuesday. Did I say that right? No. The first item sold Monday. The rest of the items sold Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. Oh my word. Okay, this is a pair of Dansko shoes, and my light is further than my
Computer.
Yeah, my camera. So sorry, but there's the label there. These are kind of cool little Danskos. These are wedges. I don't think I found the style name for these, and I have found in the past that the style helps. The style name. So if you have questions or you want to say hi, I love that. Eddie loves that.
I love it.
So I do know one time I had, let me just double check and make sure. Yep. One time I had it toggled to like top chat or something. All right, so these sold on Poshmark for full price. I've had them listed just for a month, and I find that these Danskos that are, here's the box, thank you, that are kind of more unique, not just like the regular kind of clogs style that you see most often. I find that those sell faster. That has been my experience. Not that I have a ton of experience with Dansko. I think I've sold 3 total in like 4 years. So there's that. Or at least the last 2 years.
They look like fancy shoes.
They do look like fancy shoes. Dansko is for like medical profession. Like they use them to wear, like nurses wear them.
Oh, I totally see that.
Huh?
I totally see that.
Yeah.
Like seeing shoes.
They're real heavy duty, hefty. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you about the Dansko shoes. I had them listed for $25. It was a full price sale on Poshmark. I've had them listed for a month. I got them at the Salvation Army rummage sale. The last time I went, I got a bunch of bags, and the bagged items ended up being like 60 cents a piece or something like that. And then I got some other items, shoes, coats, things like that. And the average cost of goods was like $2.75 an item. So that's what I sold those for. Can you just put a piece here? And actually, I did double the tape this way, not here. Anyway, my profit on these is $17.25. And yeah. So yesterday I was talking about how I really want to be more consistent, and one of the things I want to be more consistent in is shipping and making sure that that I am, like doing the same thing at the same time every day. That just helps me personally. And then I kept saying, like, life happens and people get sick. Well, guess what?
My sister got sick.
Her sister got sick. So I have had a sick kiddo all day, and it has been a little rough. And so she did not want me to leave her side all day long. And so it is now 8 p.m. and I'm getting all the shipping around. Thankfully, because all of the stuff on eBay didn't sell until yesterday, I don't actually have to ship it until tomorrow. So not a big deal. So that was one of the things I was going to talk about is If you don't want something to happen, don't talk about it.
Manifestation at its best.
Yeah, right. It's worst, actually.
Yeah.
All right. Michelle says, hello, I live near Lafayette, Indiana. I really enjoy your videos. Lafayette is Purdue, right? I have a niece that goes to Purdue. That's pretty fun. That's, you know what? I kind of don't think I've ever been to Lafayette. Not as an adult. I know I went, if Lafayette is where Purdue is, I went to a Purdue football game when I was in high school.
Fun.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't think I've ever been there. Anyway. This is a tankini top. Oh my word, the lighting is terrible. I'm sorry.
It looks pretty, though.
It does look pretty. It's Land's End. And it's a size 18. Yeah, you're not gonna be able to see that. Sorry. Oh my word, it's the worst. Land's End is pretty, I don't know. I feel like it's pretty common. So hopefully you know Land's End. I sell the tankini tops, I would say, a significant amount of time. I like them, especially in the plus sizes. Well, I found these and I found 4 others at a thrift store where my cost of goods is incredibly low. And I found 5 total. 2 of them were black and white, and then 3 of them were like more colorful, like this. And what I did was allotted the black and white ones together, and I allotted the more colorful ones together. They were all halter style, and yeah, I priced them all so they were like $15 a piece, thinking I would take $10 a piece. So like for this lot, I priced them at $45. Sorry, I just had to take a breath. I priced them at $45, and then somebody sent me an offer for $30, and I was like, well, that's, a little less than what I would like to get the 45 for them, right? Obviously, but I went ahead and accepted that offer. And they took 2 months to sell. I actually was really surprised. Let's use this. Okay. I was really surprised that they sold so fast, so pleasantly surprised. Okay, I'm going to constantly look here because when I do my videos, I do them on my phone, and that's where my little
Camera.
Thank you. My
You're
camera
welcome.
is, but on my computer, which is where I have to do the lives from, my camera is in a different spot. That's not confusing at all. We don't need to do tape. Just, you can pull that off. You want to do that? Sorry. I took over. I did it again. All right. So these I got at my favorite thrift store. Like I said, I found 5 of them. I don't, what I did, Okay, it's already time for a water. Friendly reminder to hydrate. It's been a day. And when it's not a day, I'm still like this. Right?
Sure.
Okay, my favorite thrift store wait, I need that. Sorry. My favorite thrift store has a perpetual bag sale, and so I do an estimate or an average cost of goods. So I, take however much I paid and divide that by how many items I have. And when I did that, I think I did each item, and then 3 items together was $2.01. So what is $2.01 divided by 3? I don't know. Anyway, after fees and my cost of goods, there's no shipping costs on Poshmark because I don't do like discounted shipping or anything on Poshmark. I never have. My profit is $21.99. That is a lie. I have. Back when I first started, you had to do a discount if you were sending an offer. You had to include a discounted shipping rate, but then they just stopped doing that, and so I stopped doing that. Okay, Michelle said, yes, it is a very busy city, probably because of Purdue, I would imagine. Yeah, that's crazy. I've never been. I've heard there's a free zoo there.
We need to go.
I know.
That'd
I
be
love
so
the
cool
zoo.
to go to Purdue.
To the zoo? Not at Purdue.
Oh. See, I'm tired too.
In Lafayette, there's a free zoo, I've heard. These are a pair of pajamas. They have they do have a paisley pattern in them. They're very
They look
satiny.
silk. They look silk.
They're not silk. They are satin though.
Darn.
Satin can be made out of silk, I know. And then the top is like a button-up collar top. This is a plus-size brand. Yes, it's called, the brand is called Cacique, and it is a plus-size line of Lane Bryant. It's not a plus-size. Okay, hold on, sorry. It is the Intimates line of Lane Bryant, which is a plus-size brand. There we go. I'll get it out eventually.
You got it.
All right. Female Sam says, have you stopped promoting on eBay considering the new changes? Yeah, we can definitely chat about that. And then, okay, the Columbia Park Zoo it's free then. That's cool. We definitely need to check that out.
Okay.
All right. So what do I want to do first?
Talk about the Columbia thing and then talk about the fake silk pajamas.
Well, the promoting thing is, so eBay, if you don't know, is redoing how they, I can't think of the word. Can you think of the word? It's called something, but basically like how they,
Rebrand.
no. Don't give me words. That's not gonna work.
Sorry.
It's okay. How they, oh goodness. Anybody helping me? No. Okay. What is the word? So basically, like before, you could promote on eBay, and if someone looked at your item on eBay and then bought it through the promoted listing, then you would be charged the promotional fee, whatever you set it up to do. I do between 3 and 5. Now they're doing it that if anyone ever looks at your promoted fee, then anytime it sells, you're charged that promoted fee. And so the person who bought it might not have ever looked at a promoted fee. Okay, and I might be getting this wrong, so like don't quote me on this, but Justin Resells, if you don't follow him, which would be surprising if you don't, but you should. He's very, I feel like he has a lot of good information. He does have his own software that he promotes, but I mean, sure. But he did a really good video on like how he's doing promoted now to kind of do like a hybrid effect of promoted, like not completely stopping. And at the end of the day, it was an ad for his thing, which is fine. I mean, you've got to promote your stuff, right? And I think that his software works really well. It seems like it works really well if you only sell on eBay. But I don't only sell on eBay, so. Oh, this went to Alaska. Oh, fun. I know, that's cool. Okay, so I have not stopped promoting. What I did was when they rolled it out, what I would do in the past is I would stop the promotions and then I would re-up the promotions and put it at a different amount. Allocation? Is that the word? That might be the word. Anyway, what I did was when I found out about the new maybe allocations is that I stopped doing that. I stopped messing around. I didn't take off my promotions, but I didn't put new promotions on. And so I'm just, at this point, I'm just kind of riding it out. And I've delisted and relisted, and my relisted things have not had new promotions put on. And so I would say at this point, maybe only about 1/3 of my items are promoted. I'm not selling promoted items very much at all. I will tell you that my listing impressions have gone down almost 100,000. They were just over 700, and now they're like at 700. No, sorry. They were just over like 700,000, and now it's at like 650,000. So maybe 50,000. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I'm just was kind of trying to keep an eye on all of my metrics to see how that changed as we were going through. So I'm not really sure. Okay. The Seek pajama set I had listed for $25 is over $20. I don't know if that was an offer sent to me or if I sent it. I send out 25% 20% off offers. I've had those for 6 months. I bought them in Roanoke, Virginia when I went on a trip with my husband. I spent $4 on them, so my profit is $12. Thank you. All right, let me look at how they charge promotions. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to figure out. I don't know. All right, there's also a sanctuary, called Wolf Park. Actually, I've been to maybe Battleground, where you can be around wolves and buffalo.
Oh, heck no.
No, that's not where I've been. There's a cat sanctuary kind of north. Man, it's been years since I've been there. You were like a little kid the last time I took you. It was like a cat, like a big cat, like tigers and stuff. Sanctuary. This is going well. I don't know. All right, this is a Hawaiian button-up shirt. And when I say Hawaiian, actually made in Hawaii. It is, again, my lighting, you're probably not going to be able to see the label very well. It's spelled, I always said it was Hilo. It's not. It's Hilo Hattie, Hattie. The Hawaiian original, made in Hawaii. This is a women's button-up shirt. It's women's because the buttons are on the left side. So left for ladies. Left for the ladies is how I remember it. And Hilo is actually a town or city in Hawaii. I've never been. Have you been? That would be amazing. Never been to Hawaii. I hope. My goal is to go there for my 50th birthday. Let's see how that works out. So, this sold for $15, which is 50% off. Which was rough, but it was like I was wanting to sell some things and I was struggling to sell some things, so I took an offer. Sometimes we do that. I do that. Maybe you do. I don't know. Anyway, I've had that for 6 months. I also bought it in Roanoke for $4. Strange, but my profit on that is $8. So, okay. Hi, ladies. Hi, Trail Blazera. That's fun. Michelle says they have certain times where everyone gets to howl with the wolves. Oh my goodness.
You would totally do that.
I would totally do that. I think my friend Monica would like doing that too.
She totally would do it with me.
Yeah, she would. Did I say all that? I think I said all that.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Hi, Tammy from Kentucky. I take a lot of offers. Yeah, I mean, you have to. I mean, you don't have to, but I feel like I have to. This is a
So cute.
vintage little coat, and it has Winnie the Pooh on it. Oh, so cute. It is Disney branded. I wish I could show you this label better, but my lighting is terrible. Maybe I should try and fix it. Anyway, so cute. I've had this thing forever, and it sold full price for $30, which is amazing. $30. This was really hard to, this is terrible, the way I'm doing this. This was kind of hard to comp because it's a little bit more unique, but when I don't know how to comp things, I kind of stick it at a $30 price tag and see what happens. And I've had this for 16 months, which is a lot of months. But it's full price on Poshmark. So I found that, we'll get there. I found that at the bins for $2. When I say $2, I do an estimated cost of goods for the bins. So the bins is the Goodwill outlet, if you didn't know, where you pay by the pound. My bins, the last few times I've been, was $1.79. I think the very last time it was $1.99. And I just do an estimated $2 per item. It's mostly close to accurate. So that makes my profit $22 on that. And clearly I need another drink break. When I say drink, I mean water. Hydration is important. All right. Hi from Dallas, not a reseller. A reseller. I didn't know you weren't a reseller, Liz. I kind of just assumed you were. Thank you for watching all my videos. Yeah, that little Tammy said it's a great piece. It is a great piece. This also has like Hawaii vibes, doesn't it?
Like Hawaii at night, though.
Hawaii at night. Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.
This is vintage for sure.
Show the back.
Yeah, the back has like a little crisscrossy
Corset, but not corset
Ah.
strings.
Terrible labeling here, but it says California Crush, and the tag is cut out. So I think that's probably why I've had this so much. There's a few things in here that I got for I just glitched. I just realized I forgot to tell you something earlier. It doesn't matter. It's okay. I got for style purposes, but before I was learning about like style tags, and so I've had this thing forever. It also doesn't have a size tag in it, so I think that that also had something to do with it. But I think I probably just didn't have the right keywords. Do you have a good way of like learning keywords? I don't. I'm doing my best, but I don't have like a tried and true, like, oh, this is a good way to get them. I tried like the Google Lens thing, and I don't know, I feel like that doesn't work very well. So anyway, I had this listed. Okay, so now we're on to these are all eBay items. So I have to preface this by saying I put a sale on 400 of my eBay items. I was talking yesterday when I did like my monthly overview thing about kind of trying to get rid of, I want to get rid of about 100, maybe 150 items. I was like, what do I do? And then I was laying in bed last night going, oh, I should put a sale on. And so that's what I did. So I put everything that was listed prior to 2025. So 2024, the few items that I have left from 2023 or earlier, I put those on a 40% off sale. And then I still have a 15% off coupon. So this was listed for $30. The sale price was $14.38 with shipping, and I don't know if they use a coupon or not. With shipping, they paid $21.44. I've had this for 17 months. I bought it at the bins. $2 average cost of goods. And so that makes my profit $10.26, which is better than just pulling it out and donating it. So hopefully I can do that 99 more times. If I did that 99 more times, that's $900, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll see. All right. All right, a pretty dress. Yeah, I thought that was really cute. All right, I just love thrifting. Liz says my adult children got all vintage thrifted Christmas gifts. I love that so much. I would love to see what you got them all. We all love to thrift and antique and all the things. All right. And then Tammy says, I've been on Depop for about 5 weeks and need to get on the other platforms as well. 28 items on Depop. That's amazing. I feel like I still don't know what I'm doing on Depop. I'm kind of just floundering over there. I just stick stuff up and I don't know. Whatever happens, happens, I guess. Shopping with Stephanie and Tony. Rhode Island. So nice to see mom and daughter shopping. I'm a reseller too. This one does not like to shop with me so much.
So much.
But she's willing to. Should have done that with the Hawaiian one.
Sorry.
Oh, well, you're fired. All right. All right. That's cool. It's yeah. Depop is a different beast, and I don't know what I'm doing over there. Anyway, I also, to be fair, don't put effort into learning. So there's that. I just, like I said, it's kind of how I garden. I garden. Like when I garden, in May, well, like late April, early May, I go, oh, I'm gonna have a garden this year. And then I stick stuff in the ground, and then I just kind of walk away, and like whatever happens, happens.
The rain will water it.
The rain and the sun. That's how plants grow. I don't know why I'm messing with this. Anyway. Yeah, Depop and gardening. It's how I live life.
My mother.
My daughter. All right. This is a bra. I'm sure you can figure that out. It's cute. It's got a little meshy detail here. The brand is Catherine's, which it, well, you're probably not going to see that very well, which is a plus size brand. Love those plus size brands. And this sold on that sale, so I had it listed for $15. Not a high price bra to begin with. And it sold for $8.98, and then whatever coupon they used with shipping, they paid $13.70. And I paid 50 cents for it at my, excuse you.
Sorry.
You good?
Yeah.
You need water?
No, I'm good.
Hydrate.
Okay. I will offer this.
Okay.
You paid 50 cents for this?
I did. I paid 50 cents. She's here to keep me on track. After fees, shipping, my cost of goods, my profit is $5.92. I do calculated shipping, and I have decided I have a little theme for tomorrow's video. I am going to be talking about calculated shipping because I have thoughts. I have thoughts. All right. Michelle, I saw Macari. It's been pretty good. I have never even tried Macari. And what I did was, I can do this. What I did was, I tried to get a handle on eBay first. And then I added Poshmark. And then Poshmark wasn't going well. And so I took myself off of Poshmark. And then I tried to get a better handle on eBay. And then I got back on Poshmark and felt like I had a better handle on that. And then when I was on Poshmark for about a year, and I felt like I had a good handle on that, then I added Depop. And I was like, when I feel like I got a good handle on Depop, then I'll add something better. And I think we all know I do not have a good handle on Depop. So that's where I am. But we'll see. Hi, Cinnamon. That's fun. I always wonder, like, what the usernames mean. And sometimes I can't even see usernames. It's just like a series of letters and numbers. And I'm like, I don't know who this is. But I'm always really curious. Okay, this is one thing that I bought for style-based purposes and, you know, didn't do a good job of, like, marketing it. But this is just a little, this is not lace, but the rest, it's just a little white lace crop top. So there's no tag on it from what I could see, like, at all. So it sold on that sale also. I originally had it priced at $23. Then the sale price for 40% off was $11.02. Whether they used the coupon or not, right there. They paid $16.93 with shipping. I've had that for 18 months and got it at the Salvation Army rummage sale. Not the same one as the shoes came from, but the same, like, church. It just, they have their sales quarterly, which is nice. So that was part of the bag sale. I paid 50 cents. And my profit is $8.85. Oh, dog's got to go out. Thank you. Thank you. Squeaky door. Sorry. It lets me know who's coming and going. When I pulled this out, I was like, why did this not sell in November or October? Right?
It's Ralph Lauren Christmas. Come on.
Ralph Lauren Christmas, and it's a Ralph Lauren shirt. I know. That's what I'm saying. I was surprised, but maybe I don't think I had it priced too high, but there it is in all its glory. It's Ralph Lauren. The Big Shirt is what it's called. I don't know. I've had it for a million years. Not really. 23 months. I had it listed originally for $20, and with the sale and whatever coupon they used and shipping, they paid a total of $17.75. So probably with shipping, it was priced a little bit too high. I'm not sure. Anyway, I also bought this at the bins. And so after fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, my profit is $5.93. Okay, so I was going to tell you 3 things. I couldn't remember the third one. The first one was sick kids. What was the second one? Oh, I remember. So I lost a sale. A really good one. It was very disappointing. I don't know if you remember, but in December, maybe it actually might have been November, I spent $40 on a Patagonia sweater. Like, it was a chinchilla fleece. Full zip, vintage, USA made. Spent $40 on it. I was really confident with comps, and I shouldn't have been that confident with comps because in the store they looked really, really good. And then when I got them home, they weren't quite as good. I had it listed for $120, and I thought it was going to sell really fast, and it hasn't sold yet. But I got an offer for $80, and I was kind of debating. And I have a friend who's like really into vintage Patagonia, and he actually came over and tried it on one night. He was dropping his kids off here, and anyway, he like just tried it on his clothes, and it was not the right size for him, but he was like, man, this is really cool, and he's going on about it. So anyway, I sent him a text, and I was like, hey, what would you reasonably pay for that thing? And he told me that because he knew I had the chinchilla because he had got an offer. He'd liked it, not realizing it was me, and then got an offer and recognized my name. And he was like, I thought your offer, it was $91, was really fair. And I was like, man, $80 is not that far off. I was like, I'm going to sit on it for a little bit because I do that sometimes. Like, I'm just going to sit on it. Well, I forgot about it, and it expired. And because it was on eBay, like sometimes when offers expire on Poshmark, I can go in, offer like $1 higher, and then it'll pop up and say like match last offer, and I can do that and then still get that sale. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I know, it was disappointing. Did I tell all the things about this?
Lauren shirt.
I think I said all the things.
Oh yeah, you did.
Maybe not. Okay. All right. Oh, cinnamon, I've been selling a lot on Curtsy lately. So I did Curtsy for a few months, and somehow when I set it up, I set it on free shipping, and then it kept like marking my items down, and so I was not making enough profit doing it that way, especially because people were still sending offers. And so I am actually trying to figure out how to close it so that I can reopen it and not have free shipping on it. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to work out. All right. It's easy to list, and shipping is straightforward. You need to start. I'm assuming you're talking about Mercari. Maybe I should do that. All right. So many offers, not that many buyers on Depop. That is true. That's kind of disappointing. I just have to think about the offers as, I don't know, just not a guaranteed sale. I just have to remind myself that that's not a guaranteed sale. Oh, Joy Warwick.
Hi, Gigi.
That's my mom. Hi, Mom. Renee says, hi, everyone. I didn't know you were going live. I didn't either. It was like 6:00, and I was like, I have got to get a video up today, and I'm trying to go back to doing my video in the morning and having it upload that night so that it's real time. I just like that. But sometimes I have upload issues, and it takes hours and hours and hours to upload, and sometimes it uploads instantly, and there doesn't seem to be a rhyme or reason. And so today I was like, one place it always uploads instantly for me is at the library. So it was like 6:00. My husband had just come home. I was laying on the couch with a sick kid, and I was like, okay, I've got to get a video up because that's another thing I'm trying to be consistent on. And I said to my husband, I was like, okay, I can either do the video real fast and run to the library and make sure it uploads by 8:00, or I can go live at 8:00. And he was like, go live at 8:00. So that's what we're doing. All right. Hey, Jen, love hanging out with you gals while you're working. Hope you have a wonderful 2026 in your business and your personal life. That's really nice. Thank you. All right, ladies, stay beautiful inside and out. I'll catch y'all later. Thank you so much for hanging out. So nice. All right. Oh, last thing. So this is the last item, and then we can go. TAOS. It has a lot of little extra things across the top. The like double dots over the A and the over the
I
O.
want to see how it pronounces.
Taos.
Teos, yeah.
Teos.
Teos.
Anyway, little Mary Jane's, super cute. I've had a ton of offers, not buyers, on Depop with these. Ton of offers on these, and a lot of like watchers and likers or whatever they are on Depop. These sold on Depop. I've had them listed for $35, and they ended up selling for $25. I charged too much for shipping, but not really. I actually have this because I already paid for the
thing.
Yeah, I had to measure the the shipping apparatus. Envelope. That's the word.
Yeah.
So I do a flat rate shipping on Depop, and so I just do like $12 if it's a coat or I got it already. If it's a coat or shoes, and so I charge $12. It did not cost $12, so I made a fair amount of money on the shipping. I've had those for 9 months. I found them at my favorite thrift store for $1, which is insane. And after fees, shipping, and my cost of goods, my profit is $26.58, which is just amazing. So yeah, that's it. My gross sales amount for those 2 days was $226.82, and then my profit was $100. You good over there?
Yeah.
And then my profit was $138.78. So pretty decent. The other thing that when I like glitched earlier and was like, what was I thinking? The lot of swimsuit tops actually sold over the weekend, and I forgot them on Monday. So that is included in this like money amount, but it was not included when I did it on Monday. I just like completely missed it. So so that didn't actually sell in the last 2 days. It sold over the weekend. So anyway, just trying to be, open and honest. I miss things. It happens. All right. The other thing I was going to say was what?
I don't know.
I don't either. I think I've said a lot. All right. All right. All right. I think I got everything covered here, so I think that'll be it. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. You good? You got anything else to say?
No.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Bye.